Now come to the third type of mean which we have talked, geometric mean. Geometric mean is it is a set of n observations and it is the nth root of their product. What I said? When you have n observations with you, you find a product first. And once you got the product of those n observations, you find their nth root. That gives you the geometric mean. If I have an example, if I provide you the values like 10, 20, 30, 40, these are the observations. So you're supposed to do to find out the geometric mean, you simply, step one, you have to first find the product. So you find the product of these values, you get 2, 4, this one, 2000, 24,000. Okay. After doing this step one, that you have calculated the product, then you find out the nth root. When I say nth, means n means number of observations. So how many number of observations are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 observations, and we say nth root. Nth root in this case is a fourth root. So it becomes fourth root. Or I can write in another way is 24,000 1 upon 4. Either of the way, it's your choice. In case if you have that scientific calculator allowed, you can use the scientific calculator and can calculate the nth root of any product. This is case when ungrouped data is there. But when the grouped data means, yes, discrete series and individual series where you get the frequency. Discrete series, you get the frequency over here. In class interval, in continuous series, you get a class interval. You find out the mid value becomes your x, and then in front of their frequency is given. If the frequencies are given like this, 1, 2, 1, 1, for example. So the geometric mean formula, small change is there. What we do is, the values which are there like 10, it goes to the power frequency. 20, it goes to the power frequency. 30, it goes to the power frequency, like that. Let us perform this exercise now. If I have to find out the geometric mean in this is the ungrouped data. This is for grouped data. What is supposed to do? You have to find out nth root means how many observations. Now nth root, how many observations in the case of discrete or grouped data? It is always, n is always sum of frequencies. N is always sum of frequencies. So what are you going to do? You have to say n, that is sum of frequencies, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will write here 5. So it is 5 over here, 0.1. When n is a summation of frequency, is fifth root, what is supposed to be done over here? x1 to the power f1, x2 to the power f2, and so on. So what happens in this numerical? 5n. Why? Because n in this case is summation of frequency. x1 is 10. 10 to the power 1, right? Multiply. You have to find the product. So we have to multiply x2. 20 to the power 2, multiply 30 to the power 1, multiply 40 to the power 1. So when you do this, use your scientific calculator, because this is not, we can do it with our hand, because it is this is nth root, that is fifth root. Here this calculation we can very well do. 10 into 400 into 30 into 40. When you perform this exercise using the calculator, you will get the geometric mean in the case when the data is grouped data, maybe the discrete or the individual series. Basically, a geometric mean is often it is used to calculate the rate of change of the population growth. How much the population growth has changed. Rate of change of population growth. Last year, the population growth was 10%, 12%. Now it has 14%. So at what rate this population growth is taking place? It is also useful in averaging ratios, rates, percentages. It deals with this type of data. Besides this, the other important use of the geometric mean is in constructing index number. If there is an index number, if you have studied somewhere, you might have used that. Creating the index number, geometric mean is applied. Similarly, as it was a harmonic mean we have just studied, if any of the observation is 0, it is not possible to calculate the geometric mean for that observation. Because you can see the reason, if any observation is 0, obviously the complete product will become 0 and there is no use of calculating the geometric mean. As well as the case of the harmonic mean which we studied, there also we take consideration of the observation should not be equal to 0. So otherwise both of the calculation doesn't have any importance. Let us have the numerical, which we're talking about how to calculate the geometric mean. Where it is used, we talked as it is mostly used when to find out the net growth rate, net change in the interest rate, net change in a particular growth factor. These types of numericals are dealt with the geometric mean. Let us, the numerical which is there on the screen talks about the interest rate of the, it's a growth rate of the 6 years of any company. 2001, 2002, the growth was 4%, 7%, and you have been asked to find out the average net growth rate of this particular company. So what do? You can simply apply the geometric mean formula. What was the geometric mean formula? Nth root. How many observations are there? 6. N means number of observations, which is 6 in this case also. So we will apply the nth root, that means 6th root of what? Of the product of the observations. When I say product of the observations, so it has to be 4 into 7 because these are the percentage of the 6 years. 4 into 7 into 9, 8, 10 and 11. When you find this product, you will get the value 221760. And then you have to find out the 6th root of it. Use your calculator, or you can even apply the logarithm system. So either of the way, it depends upon the, if it is allowed that you can use the scientific calculator, straightway apply the formula and then calculate the geometric mean. Or you can say, if you apply the logarithm, then it becomes, another ways you apply the logarithm, log of GM becomes 1/6 log of this value. You can use a log table. Applying the log table also, you can find out the geometric mean is the anti-log of this value. Using the logarithm table, you can find out the value and you can calculate in the either way. It is choice depending upon the whether the scientific calculator is there available or the logarithm table is available. Either using this, we can calculate the geometric mean. In both the case, geometric mean will come out to be 7.780016. What is this? This is the average increase, percentage increase in the net worth of the company over the 6 years. 6 years observations were there. They have given the net worth of each year and you have to identify the average increase in the net worth. So this is the way geometric mean can be applied to find out such cases.